Hello there, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly video forecast. This is for the week of April the 18th through the 24th. We are going to be pulling one card for each day. Take a peek at any kind of themes that may show up for the week, but at least the highlights of the day. And let me just remind everybody while I'm shuffling that this is a collective reading, meaning that not everything I see here will apply to every single Sagittarius, but most of it will apply to most of you. Okay? If you guys would like to get a private reading where I'm looking at just only your energies and every single thing would apply to you, then you can find all my contact information at the website amista.info, I-N-F-O, right above my head, and I'd be happy to schedule a reading for you. Okay, let's take a peek at what you've got, Sagittarius. We're going to start with the weekend cards. So what we have coming up first is the Ace of Chalices, and the Ace of Chalices is in reverse. And then on Sunday, we have the Hierophant also in reverse. I'll tell you why I'm laughing when we get there. First, I want to say to those of you who have not come to this channel before, we do not stress out about reversals on this channel. I know other people get you guys all stressed out about them. They say reversals are always negative. That's not true in my world when I read, so we're not going to stress about them. Sometimes reversals are better than the right side up card. So let's start with this Ace of Cups on Saturday. That Ace of Cups coming up in reverse is just telling me that somebody is showing you their true colors. Sooner is always better than later when it comes to that. But somebody's showing you their true colors, and your opinion of them is taking a little bit of a dip because of that. You may have had them on a pedestal even. You're taking them definitely off the pedestal. Now, looking at Sunday, Hierophant showing up in reverse. I was kind of giggling because the first thing that I heard from Sacred Spirit was, some of you aren't even going to church on Sunday. I'm not convinced that Sacred Spirit really cares how we worship as long as we worship. But some of you who normally go to church, I guess you're not going to be going on Sunday. I'm sure that's not going to apply to all of you, but there's definitely a percentage of you that it will. I'm going to say at least 50 to 60%, which is kind of wild to me. So the other thing that the Hierophant talks about too, though, is it talks about coming out of some kind of contract or agreement. So this could be paying off a mortgage that gets you out of that contract or agreement. This could be getting a divorce. That's a contract or agreement coming out of one. It could be, I've had this card actually come up for somebody once. She had just left somebody standing at the altar. So it could be realizing before you get into the contract or agreement that you're considering, like, whoa, I don't want to do that. Get me away from this. So it could be getting out of a contract or agreement before you actually literally enter it, or it could be after you're already in, now realizing I no longer want to be in this contract or agreement. Thus, we pay off the house or pay off the car or get the divorce or whatever the case may be. All right, so weekday cards are this. We start off with the Three of Wands in reverse on Monday, Sagittarius. On Tuesday, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Wednesday, Wheel of Fortune. That's quite the contradiction. Thursday, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. And Friday, what is this card? Ooh, the Sun. What a beautiful card, hey? Okay. Man, your week, just like the Wednesday and Friday, those are amazing good cards. Amazing good cards. All right. Let's look at Monday. Monday, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. This can be making changes to any long-term plans or making changes to travel plans. Many times, if you're already traveling, this could be making changes as you are on your trip, making changes sort of in an impromptu, impulsive type of way, okay, which would not be out of line with your characteristics. So that might be something that actually feels pretty good for you guys. La, da, 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 da. Eight of Pentacles or Eight of Coins coming up next in reverse says that either you're not working on Tuesday, which if you're traveling and you're making some changes, maybe you're not. Maybe you're on vacation. But either you're not working on Tuesday or there's a relationship you're trying to work on and it's just not working out. Could be either one. Especially since we had that Hierophant in reverse coming up on Sunday. Could really be either one. Now, Wednesday is kind of amazing because this is where the luck turns, literally. And this is a card that talks about the luck turning. This is the Wheel of Fortune. It's right side up. This talks about that this is a time when opportunities now are falling into your lap and you're ready for them. You're ready to grab them and roll with them. So very cool right there. And then we have the Nine of Wands sandwiched between the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card, which are fantastic cards. This Nine of Wands Thursday in reverse says something is taking you by surprise. With the idea that this Nine of Wands is sandwiched right between these two really major good cards, I think that whatever this is that's taking you by surprise, it's going to be something like, man, I'm amazed at how well that worked out, or I'm amazed at how many orders we got when we launched our product, or I'm just amazed that that reception went so well for our relatives who had their 50th anniversary, or I'm amazed at the vehicle I found on the car lot and how perfect it is for me. You know, this is just like being sandwiched between the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. This is going to be like a really good surprise that shows up here. It really can't help it. Look at the energy it's sandwiched by. It would have to really work hard to be a bad surprise. That's what I'm going to say there. And then Friday, what we have showing up is the Sun card, as I've already alluded to. And the Sun just talks about being in a place of really good self-esteem. You know, you're not a doormat, you're not arrogant, you're in that nice sweet spot. And it also talks about being nurtured and being uplifted and being empowered. So really nice Friday, great way to end the week on. Yeah. Sagittarius, you have your ups and downs here, but your ups are very, very good. I like it. So glad to see you guys here. Glad you guys have such a nice week. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And I know I'll see some of you here this week for readings, but the rest of you I'll see back on the next video. Peace out.